I don't know what happened. Alright, what happened? Yeah, let's go back. Some of this is starting to not make sense. Thank you. My internet went down for like a split second. Let's ask him if he knows anything about the religious cult. That's where we were going. Oh, I guess green still is what I'm looking for. They're called the Green Still, and they worship the Earth Mother. They're a peaceful group and will not be happy when they find out that an army of Kidarian soldiers have trampled their lands. What do they look like? They all wear green clothing and have green hair. They also wear tattoos to represent their connection with nature. I see. What about magic? Do they use it? I guess we'll just keep going for a little bit. They're a strange magic resistance group, so they're against using magic. Normally magic would be very effective against them, but for some reason, flame spells don't work very well. Lightning is okay, and the rest of their magic is pretty weak. Or... okay, I guess magic resistant. I don't know what that means. Whoops. In the sense of this world. Did the music stop again? Yes, continue watching. Let's see. What about music? Will it soften their hearts? I wonder if they like music. Do you want me to play something for them? That would be nice. What will you play? I'll think of something. Okay. You play a song from your childhood, a simple and elegant dance tune. The emissarians seem to... And what? Is there more than one person here now? You take notice. We're escaped prisoners in the woods. You sit at the piano and begin to play. It's been a while since you played. I didn't even realize there was a piano out here in the woods. I was so surprised I just decided to play it. I saw it and thought it might come in handy. You walk to an out-of-place looking scroll and pick it up. This looks like it's from Kedar. It's written in their language. Oh, so they have another language. Yes, it's a letter from my wife. She says that our son is doing well and to come back soon. You read the scroll as you continue your journey to the summit. It's a letter from my wife? covered in tiny writing. I can't read Kedarian. Do you know what it says? I don't know who's saying these things. The AI is not telling me who's talking. And I think it's also confusing the AI as well. You read some of it and your eyes begin to feel heavy. You start having a hard time focusing on the words and you fall into a deep sleep. You wake up to the sounds of horns and shouting. It must be Saturday. It's Sunday morning. We've been found! Defend the town! The door to your cell. We're not prisoners anymore! We escaped! The undead? Be on your guard. They come to take our lands. You stand up and realize that you're in the middle of a battlefield. That's it. Say, I've had enough of this. Pull out your lute and play a magical melody that lifts you into the air and back home. I'm home. That's it, I've had enough of this. You pull out your lute and play a magical melody that lifts you into the air and back home. You take one last look at the battlefield and notice that your music has inspired the humans to fight harder, but has also scared the hell out of the demons who are in full retreat. Interesting. Bye! Interesting, you think, as you fly back home. You land back in the woods and begin to play another song and you feel someone watching you. You turn around and see a man sitting on a rock. So am I in the woods or am I at home? Maybe my home is in the woods. The man on the rock. That was quite the show. Townsfolk tell me that you inspired them to victory. These lands are harsh and unforgiving, but sometimes a bit of beauty can inspire people more than any military force. I'm only doing my civil duties. A favorite of the Kedare nobility, yes? It's a bit old-fashioned, but I always loved it. Thank you. That's very kind of you. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what he's saying is a favorite. That I was obedient and did my duty as a civilian? Now, who are you? I also still don't know if I have a tail. I hope that you will be strong enough to resist the demonic forces that you will encounter. Okay, who are you? My character does not seem to be curious enough to wonder who this person is. I mean, who am I? My apologies. I am the Baron of Costus. Tyrant. Wow. You have a Baron as an emissarial? That's pretty impressive. It's nothing special, honestly. I'm a well-respected man in these parts and have much influence over the local people. The Baron gets up from the rock and comes over to you. Back away. I don't want this guy anywhere near me. Back away a bit. You don't want this man anywhere near you. He smells like elderberries. Don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt you. He reaches into his pocket and pulls out a small black vial. He holds it up to the sky and cracks it. Okay? I want to see how the emojis turn out. He pulls out a black vial. Oh, there's the vial. I don't know what this is. I don't know what's going on here. Black liquid spills out onto the ground. I'm releasing you from your duty to Kedar. You watch in awe as the black liquid disappears into the ground. What? Emissaries of Kedar will be here soon to take you away. You're going to a better place. You stare at the Baron in astonishment. This man is trying to trick you. Let's play our magical melody and fly to the moon. No, let's not go to the moon. Let's see. I'm not sure how we spell aid in this. You begin to... Oh, I didn't mean to say. The Baron seems unfazed by your behavior. Some nearby squirrels hop over to you. This was an action, or a story. It wasn't a say. You summon a pack of wolves to rip the Baron apart. Oh, you also sent in a few birds to peck out his eyes. The Baron screams in terror. That's not what I wanted. They attack the Baron, who begins to run away. You're under arrest for attempted kidnapping? The Baron continues to run until he reaches his horse and gallops away. And I probably said that to him because he attempted to kidnap me. The AI gets really vicious sometimes. Let's see. You walk back to the Temple of Green Still and decide the best thing to do is go inside. I'm home? No. What? I was investigating these people. They're not... Alright, we're part of Green Still. We have green hair. We wear green clothes. You sit in silence for a moment and then begin clapping. Oh, they sit in silence. Wonderful! You decided to come home early. I was kidnapped. And spent like 2 days in the woods playing the piano. You must have misunderstood what the Baron was saying. Oh well, he's gone. No, he was offering me to join him. He said the emissaries of Kedar were coming. The monks look at each other and then at you. A small man stands up. He has a plain face, but is very broad-shouldered. He reminds you of a warrior from centuries past. Are you sure that was what the Baron said? Yes, I'm sure. Is something going on that I don't know about? Oh man, I wish I could go back. I mean, I could type it in, but to see the animals tearing that man apart and do it in emojis. Next time we see that, we'll do it. The monks look at each other once again, and then the large man speaks. The emissaries are the genuine envoys of Kedar. They have never lied. We must prepare for their arrival. What? But how do you know they're telling the truth? Their magic is very convincing. They could be using illusions to trick us, but we cannot take the chance. Then it's true? The magic of the green still has been corrupted? I don't know where that came from. I don't know. We may have been misinformed. We just don't have any better information. Is there any way to find out for sure? I'm just gonna start playing my lute and see what happens. Does everyone start dancing? Oh, world events are going on. Kedarn has been attacked by strange night creatures, and some of their forces have been sent to the neighboring Kinsey for aid. The emissaries of Kedarn who were sent to Kinsey returned with news that the magic of the green still had been corrupted by the vile forces of Kedar. If this is true, then Kinsey is in danger. The forces of Agadori have attacked Kedarn. Their powerful army and skilled fighters has pushed back Kedarni, but with great and costly losses. Okay. Alright, play the lute while dancing a jig. A jib. A jig. Alright, you play the lute while dancing a jig. This is dire news. Let's just dance. They look at you in awe. That was truly astonishing, they say. You smile and feel a sense of accomplishment. No one can resist the beauty that is my playing, you think. I think they're more surprised that I did it in the first place. They then bring you to see the elders. The elders are 5 elderly humans who run the temple. Oh, they think I'm crazy now. They sit in a semicircle and watch you as you enter the room dance. What's going on? That will be all, one of them says. The monks leave the room and the elders stare at you expectantly. Do you come in peace? You tell me. You tell me. You start playing and dancing. There's like dark things going on and I'm just playing my lute the whole time. My boy, I am a female! I chose female when I made my character. Alright. The council look amazed by your performance. My boy, where are you from? One of them asks. Doesn't matter, I'm here now. Alright, I'm a girl. My girl. It doesn't sound right, but I'm a girl. Or maybe I should have put my lady. Elders sit in silence for a moment. What an interesting proposition. One of them says, what do you think we should do? Another asks, I think we should help them. All I did was sing and dance. Here, I'm gonna change it to my lady. I think we should help them. Alright. Help with what? I have no idea what's going on. All I know is how to play my lute and dance. Why? Because they're right. The forces of Kadar are the forces of evil, and if we allow them to win... Are they having a private conversation in front of me? I don't know what's going on. But if we fight them, we'll go to war. I don't think we're prepared to do that. You sit in silence as the council discusses my fate? Are they gonna go to war with me? They're not discussing my fate. Let's just fart. Fart loudly. I want to make sure they hear it. Okay. Predictably, the council passed a motion to expel all Kadarni from the city, and you're escorted out of the room. What is that? Okay. Whoops, I wanted to retry. Dear sister, you'll be safe with us. The stench is unbearable. The guards rush out of the room holding their noses. You take advantage of the situation and leap onto one of the elders, knocking them to the floor. Oh wait, hold on. We gotta see what the emojis look like. You pull a dagger from your boot? Okay, I don't want to kill the guy. Translate to emojis. Please. Oh my gosh. There's a doo-doo. Oh man. Alright. I stabbed them repeatedly in the eye and throat? Why specifically the eye? Alright, let's see what the emoji shows for that. That's the best. Why in the eye? You punch another one in the face and take their dagger, which you use to stab another elder. You grab the final elder and hold a blade to their throat. Okay. What is going on? Was I in danger? I'm just constantly in danger. Or delusional, who knows? Surrender. The last thing you'll ever see is this blade, you say, because I'm gonna stab you in the eye. The elders stare blankly at you. We've done nothing wrong. You say, oh yeah, what's going on? Oh yeah. Oops. My bad. You lied to me. I don't tolerate liars, you say as you plunge the dagger into their throat. What? You stand up and look at the carnage you've caused. You stare blankly at the elder and silence fills the room. You're guilty of treason and must be executed for your treachery. Well, this has been nice. I have to go now. You turn to the door. Stop her! One of the elders shouts, but you quickly leave the room. You run to the stables and find a horse waiting for you. Stab the horse in the eye. You quickly get on and gallop away. You reach the city gate and find it closed. The guards don't let you out. Come on, let me out of here! Orders from the Elder Council. No one enters or leaves the city. Let's dig. Dig under the gate. Dig a tunnel under the city walls. A few hours later, you pop up outside the city and continue your journey. They could have easily found me and killed me in a few hours. I'm just gonna cause mayhem everywhere I go. All of the warring nations will be at war with me. Well, that was a fun break from my usual Dungeons and Dragons stuff. I really enjoyed writing this. Still, I could do with some improvement. So, what? You come to a fork in the road and stand there, wondering which way to go. The left path seems to lead into the forest, while the right leads onto a cliffside with a view of the sea. I wonder if there's dancing lobsters that way. Go down the right path towards the cliffside. You walk along the path onto the cliffside. The wind blows back your hair and cools you down. You feel at peace here, like nothing else matters. Darn, there's no one to viciously murder or something. Let's see what happens. You see a town on the horizon and decide to make your way down there. There's a war going on, but you feel no hatred for the Kadarni or Agadori. Hello? Hello? You want pets? Are you a fluffy cat? Hmm? Yeah? You're a fluffy cat? You sure are. You're the fluffiest cat I know. You're like a walking marshmallow. Yeah. Okay, well, let's see what trouble we can stir up in this town. Instead, you just feel an overwhelming sense of sorrow for those who must die. What? You reach the town and immediately get looks from the townsfolk. You don't know what to make. They don't know what to make of you. You walk up to a woman and ask her where you are. You're in Bucklesburg, my dear. Bucklesburg? Never heard of it, you say. Should have got myself some water. It's a small town between Kadarn and Agadori territory. Oh, so what's the news on the war, you ask? War? What war? Does nobody understand that there's like 5 wars going on? Don't you know there's a war between our allied kingdom of Kadarn and the kingdom of Kadori? I'm afraid you've been misinformed, unless you're talking about that little border skirmish a few months ago. Let's just play the lute. You go to the tavern in order to drink. What? We don't serve your kind here, says the barman. Now get out! Okay. You leave the tavern and go to the park. You sit on a bench and listen to the conversations of those around you. Keep the faith, brother! For the kingdom! For Kadarn! The gods will provide! You go to the phone box and pick up the receiver. Hello, operator? Okay, so are there telephones in this universe? I don't have no idea what's going on. People are shouting and I'm going to the phone. Payphone. Hello, what number please? The voice crackles. I don't know the number. Sorry, I can't help you unless you have a number. Let's just say 666. Please connect me to Professor Teckelwurt. I'm sorry, but the professor is in a meeting. When do you... The operator knows that? When do you think he'll be out of the meeting? Okay. Let's go back. And we're gonna ask you to dial 666. 666. Please? Just a moment. A few moments pass and you hear a click as the phone is picked up on the other end. Hello? Asks a gruff voice. That's a gruff voice, by the way. Is that Satan? We dialed Satan! How are you doing? Yes, he says. Who is this? Billy? What? Okay, what do you want, Billy? Your faithful servant, Stygian Phoenix. It is a great honor to speak with Ew. You are a believer? Yes. Well, Stygian, what can I do for you? I need a powerful weapon that can turn the tide of the war with Tori. What do you want? He growls. I wish to make a deal. I wish to serve the Dark Lord in exchange for power and knowledge. Go on. Ah, the bard. I have heard great tales of your deeds. The peasants seem to like you. That's good. We don't want anyone to be unhappy now, do we? I just murdered a bunch of monks in your honor. We're talking to Satan, you guys. All you gotta do is pick up the phone and dial 666. Ah yes, you must be playing a lot of gigs and guitar then. This is a parody religion? I actually haven't... What? That wasn't really the reaction I was looking for. I should have said monk elders. Oh, Satan isn't surprised. Monks are peace-loving men. They wouldn't harm a fly. What do these monks look like? I don't know. I can tell you what they look like after I stabbed them in the eye. That's the Sim Ant music again. Here, let's go back and I need to... We'll say still green elders. That's what they were. I don't think they were monks. Oh, green still is what it was. Oh, I don't want to say. Well, yeah, I do. Ah, yes, I can sense your power. What are you doing now? I'm playing music in a tavern, you say. Excellent, he replies. Do you like the song? I don't know why it's so excellent. I love music. Keep playing, my bard. I'm watching you. Your phone cuts out and you replace the receiver. Take your place on stage. Okay. Play the lute like a mad woman. It's like rock and roll on a lute. Begin to play your lute, the beautiful music flowing out into the tavern. It's a gentle song that tells of a maiden and a roaming warrior that ultimately marries her and takes her away from her farm life. Then murders her! Was that good enough for you, Satan? The music is soothing and the audience are entranced. You play for around half an hour before ending the song. The audience dutifully applauds, many of them rushing to throw coins at your feet. This performance was dedicated to
Satan.
You announce to the audience who cheer. What? I dedicate this next song to Lord Satan, you begin. The Dark Lord who will bring this world into an everlasting darkness. Let's see the emojis. Oh my gosh. This is kind of scary. Let's see what happens. You play I'm a Little Teapot on the lute. You begin the song on stage and the audience sings along. Here, I'm gonna do what I said. Whoops. Oh, the music stopped again. Yes, I want to continue. Teatot. Wait, what? It's trying to... It's saying things that are completely unrelated. What about my performance? The news is worse at the start of the next month? A whole month goes by? Or at least days until next month? When I say sugar, you say hot water. Sugar! The audience responds, no, 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 it's hot water. You say, smiling, you begin to play a children's song on your lute to entertain the people. Big umbrellas protect us from the rain? What? Is that a song? Uh-oh, world events are happening. While I'm playing for Satan. Kadarn has been attacked by strange night creatures, and some of their forces have been sent to the neighboring Kinsay for aid. We already saw some of these. Is it just adding on? Rumors abound that the forces of Kadarn are making pacts with devils in order to defeat the forces of Kadar. Thank you, my friends. I can feel the powers of the holy flame on my face. Let us pray to him now. What? The people love it and you play for around half an hour. Thank you, my friends. That is the complete opposite of who we were playing for. The song ends and you take a bow to enthusiastic applause. The jukebox begins to play soft music and then people go back to their conversations. Let's fart again and see if anyone notices. Or we'll hit retry until someone does. You fart. Oh, gross! I don't know if I can read this. Okay. A long, wet, smelly fart emanates from your backside. A few people glance at you as the smell reaches their nostrils. Shit. Curses! I'm not feeling well. Oh, I said that. Get into my feet. The people will get out of your way. Here, hold on. Let's undo, and then I want to edit the last part out. Gross. That's so nasty. Do you have to fart? Yes. I'm sorry, you reply. I have a disease that makes me flatulate a lot. Oh my god. You hear a few snorts of laughter at the bar. Okay, that was shaking his head. Just trying to make the place smell nice. Oh man. That was revenge for kicking me out earlier. Oh man. Sorry, you say. After the owner leaves, you hear a few chuckles from the people at the bar. You smile to yourself. Alright. It's time to bring out the lobsters. You go out into the night. You perch in a tree and begin to play a summoning song on your lute. Dancing lobsters hear the tune. Whew. Man, that was one heck of a fart. If the owner of the bar noticed. Did you have to fart? Alright, you perform a dance for them, twirling around in your dress before falling to the ground and bursting into laughter. What about the lobsters? The lobsters regard you, unimpressed. The wind begins to pick up and the fog rolls in, cloaking the forest in an eerie mist. What? They laugh with you. The next morning you awaken and go out to the tree where you played last night. You begin to search for your loot, but can't find it. The lobsters stole my loot! Pretend to play the maracas. Let's see. They seem to enjoy your company. You and the lobsters have a wonderful evening together, laughing and dancing through the night. Eventually you fall asleep in the clearing, your loot by your side. The next morning you awake to a face full of dew, and the lobsters seemingly have left. You quickly pack up your loot and head back to town, eager to continue your quest. What is my quest? The AI doesn't know either. Skip. into town. You skip into town. Heading to the local tavern. We just can't get enough of this local tavern. You enter the tavern and a wave of warmth hits you. It's a fart. It's your fart from last night. It's still there. I can add that in. How to really word it. So you skip into town, into the local tavern, you enter the tavern, a wave of warmth hits you. It's your fart from last night. I guess the tavern owner wasn't able to get rid of it. You smell the scent of... Oh my god. You smell the scent of shit everywhere. You look around, seeing men with curly hair and beards drinking from wooden mugs and talking in Scandinavian language you can't understand. Let's retry. You sit down. You sit down in your usual seat and order a drink. I'll have a fart, the barkeep asks, confused. I guess that's what I ordered. A fart? Oh, I should have seen the emojis for that. You pay a little extra and order some eggs and bacon from the tavern owner. He acts quickly, probably in an attempt to get rid of you. He remembers the fart. I guess the fart's still there. Or he remembers me being on that part. You walk up to the bar and order a glass of milk. Down here, oh, you belch loudly. Could you please stop that? The owner asks. I'm full of gas. My disease makes me belch as well. If you don't stop belching, I'm gonna throw you out. Okay, you're in a tavern. How many men are sitting at your bar belching? I just don't understand. Getting kicked out for belching. Let's see what the emojis show. A hospital, someone's throwing up, and 3 guys probably sitting at the bar. You fart on the way out. The tavern owner grabs you by the shoulder and throws you out of the tavern. As you fall outside, you meet Martha exiting the tavern. Hey, that was just plain rude. Is she saying I was rude for farting? Oh, that was, I said that. Apologies, Martha says. I'm in a bit of a hurry. Could you please watch my pet rat while I'm away? I'm a cat. We agreed to watch the rat. Let's get rid of that. My apologies, the tavern owner says? Okay, so we're gonna have to ask you to leave. Don't come back. You saw you walk outside heading into the woods? You don't have any options for places to stay. You leave the tavern. Wait, what? Okay. The tavern owner shouts, waving his hands in the air. I'll get someone to take you to the next town. What? Fart in someone else's tavern. Oh, thanks, Satan. Okay, the tavern owner goes to the back of the tavern and shouts something inaudible. A few seconds later, a scruffy, bearded man enters the room. You look at him in confusion. Yes, the man asks. This child needs to get to the next town. The tavern owner says, could you take her? Sure. He's gonna throw me. Thanks, you say. How much will this cost? 5 gold coins. What? You were gonna do it for free because I kept farting. I'm Flynn. I'll take you to the next town. You walk outside with him. Do I get to ride on your back? Sure, Flynn says. Wait, what? He opens his mouth and a cloud forms beneath you, lifting you into the air and slowly floating you upwards. You float through the sky, looking at the world from above? Yes, you get to ride on my back, he says. He opens his arms and you jump into them. He begins to run until it feels like you're flying. Just grab onto his beard. He's okay with me doing that. We're here, he shouts. He just ran. Even though I asked to get on his back and he carried me. Wait, he's already running. And here we are. You look around and you're large. Okay. Let's see. Thank you, you say. Can I go with you to the next town? I'm not going to the next town, sorry. Taverns, inns, and markets line the street. You see a large fountain in the middle of town, next to a massive marble statue. The statue depicts a man holding a sword and a holy book. Let's see. Well, actually, we're gonna have to stop it here. I don't know if we'll bring this back up again, but it's already time for stoppings. So I hope y'all enjoyed watching us play AI Dungeon.